The St. Cloud State Huskies. They're an entrant out of the National Collegiate Hockey Conference, come in off a campaign of 19-18-1 on the season. The Huskies have earned their third straight NCAA Division I tournament bid. This is their 11th NCAA tournament appearance for St. Cloud State. On the stage today is head coach Bob Motzko in his 10th season. Also joining him on the stage are his student athletes, junior forward David Morley and senior captain Nick Oliver. Coach Motzko, would you like to make an opening statement?
Sure. We're excited to be here. We're excited to be in the tournament. Our guys it's been a second half of great challenges, and our guys have met all the challenges, and we had to earn our way into the tournament, and we're excited to still be playing.
For the Fargo Force, what's it like for you guys to be back up here this weekend?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, obviously very special. You know, you get back and you kind of see all the old faces and get to talk with people that you don't see all that often. So it's pretty cool from that aspect. I think someone counted there's 9 total in the whole regional that used to play here in Fargo. So it's cool for a lot of us, but at the same time, you know, it's a business trip. So we're going to enjoy it for a little bit, you know, seeing everyone, saying our highs, but it's a business trip and we're here to win 2 games.
Obviously, Nick is one of the many storylines with Force players coming back, but he's a guy that's playing close to home. I guess just reflect on Nick's career. When you first were scouting him into now, I mean, what kind of player has he developed into? Heart,
Character. He had all those intangibles from day one, and he's passion that he brings forth to the team. You know, our stretch, like I think down our stretch to get into the tournament, because a few weeks back, one of the questions asked, when was the turning point? There was no turning point, but when we had some turbulence going this year in our season, we never let it get away from us. We stayed the course, and Nick Oliver, I really believe, was the guy in the locker room that was keeping that. I think sometimes the coach wasn't keeping it together, and I think that's what Nick Oliver does. Is he's a coach's kid. I mean, he's a fabulous young man, and I think there was an easiness about our team. There was a great work ethic within our team, and we've had experience, but that's why we're here today. Because we were out of it, and we had to come from a long distance in the horse race to get back in. And I give all the credit to leadership in the locker room, because there were times when we got swept a couple times, and that in the league we play in, that can send you backwards, and the next week we'd be right back, we'd dig right back out and have a little hope again. And I think that's probably the greatest thing I can tell you about Nick right now is when it was his watch and it was his time. Here our team is still standing at the end. That was leadership, and that was Nick Oliver.
Well, I think the big difference this year coming into it was just maybe how we got here. The last 2 seasons before this year, we maybe knew a little bit earlier ahead of time that we were going to be in the tournament, and this year it's been a battle. The last few weekends, it's been a lot of must-win hockey, and we've met those challenges, and I think we're excited about how we're playing heading into this weekend, so it should be fun. From what we've gone over, it looks like they're a really hard-working team. They have a great goalie and some offensive players that can really make some plays that we're going to have to be aware of, but great forechecking team, and they really work hard, so we're going to have to match that tomorrow and bring our A game. And we're expecting a battle tomorrow. They work really hard, so it should be good.
Andrew Prochnow, Tim Daly, and Callie, are they all going to be able to play tomorrow?
Yes.
Bob, what are your thoughts about playing this regional in Fargo? Obviously a pretty short drive for you guys, a building you've watched USHL games in. What do you think about having this venue host a site?
We like the fact that it was 2 hours and 20 minutes from home, and we get on a bus. I can tell you that. We had to travel. This is our 3rd weekend in a row traveling, so we like that a lot. saves a little energy maybe from the long travel. It's a very difficult region. Everybody's picked one team to walk out already of this region. And the challenge is on. And all the regions, that's one thing you learn over time is there is never that one region, that one that you want to be in that's going to be easy for somebody, that we wish we would have gotten that region. But I can't remember what region it was, but there's one out there that's the easy one. That never comes, and it's all about you playing your best hockey at the right time of year, and to have that opportunity to be in the tournament. I think that's the freshness you want to have within your program, and the fact that we're here close to home. It's great for our fans because there's excitement to get here. Just weren't a lot of tickets. Obviously, if we had another 7,000 seats, we would have had more fans in here as well. But I think it sets up for a terrific tournament.